Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Thank you for stopping in. Today, I have another exciting episode of Gear and Gadgets for you. We have a lot of awesome stuff to get to. Before we get started, make sure you are subscribed here to the channel. I release daily knife and EDC content just like this. And hit that thumbs up button. That helps push the video out there to more people. And let us know what you're carrying in your pockets today down in the comments. So first things first, I will have all of the stuff that we are showing here today linked down in the description. We're going to kick the video off with something that I think is imperative that everyone has. No matter if you're into EDC or preparedness, or if you're not into any of it, I think you should have a battery backup, a portable power station, right? A portable battery bank. And my favorite of all time used to be the Anker 10,000 milliamp hour. Comes in usually right around $20 if you get the old version. If you get the newer version at 10,000, I think it's like 25 to 30. My favorite one of all time is going to be the NB 10,000 from Nitecore. Carbon fiber body. They are going to be quite a bit more expensive than the Anker, but you are going to get a better looking, better feeling, just as good of technology internally, if not better. You have the IQ IQ software in here, which is like a smart charging system. And you can see there that this thing is extremely thin. It is nice and short, and this has all the power that this larger 10,000 milliamp hour battery bank does. If you're looking to add battery banks and you want several of them and you want good ones, I would go with the Anker. If you want something that is extremely solid, that you'll be able to put in a coat, a small pouch, put in your pocket, the NB 10,000 is something that I carry this everywhere with me. That is how imperative. You know, I used to take this with me everywhere, and it wasn't the greatest thing. But once this came along, it changed the entire game for me. They're lighter, thinner, shorter, better all the way around. That does come at a cost, though. Next up, we have something that I've brought up in the past, different gear and gadgets videos, but it's been a long time since we have featured this on the channel. This is the Olight O-Pry, and in my opinion, this is one of, if not the best, pry bar multi-tool combinations in the entire game. This comes in right around $50, full titanium body. It is a good size. You also have a can opener here. You have the pry bar, some wrench features, and then this houses 2 1/4-inch bits, and it has a bit driver in the butt end of this thing. And I have this set up to take care of 6, 8, and 10. So that way I can take care of my knives, certain multi-tools, whatever it might be with this pry bar, and it is a good size. You'll be able to do some prying with it. You'll be able to maintain some of your gear with it. And these come in at $50. If you want something like a Vero Fulcrum that is the exact same thing, basically, you're going to pay double that to start out, at least $100. So to score one of these for $50, you could get 2 of these, put one at the house and put one, with you to go anywhere with you, and you still stayed under a Vero Fulcrum. I love the Fulcrum from Vero. I have one. I've bought one, but I think the O-Pry from Olight is an absolute game changer. It is one of my favorite pry bars on the market. Next up, I have a couple of slip joints for you coming in from Rosecraft Knives. The top one here, that is going to be the Savage Creek. Beautiful knife. And then the bottom one here is going to be the Cane Creek. I will have these linked through Traditional Pocket Knives down in the description, and I do have a coupon code for the Rosecraft Knives. If you're looking for a very affordable yet high quality slip joint, Rosecraft Blades is one of the first companies that I would take a look at if you're in the market for a slip joint. Amazing fit and finish. Beautiful walk and talk on these slip joints. I would say right at like a 7.5, which is a fantastic walk and talk when we're talking $50 to $60 for these things. You have the Coke bottle coffin combination here. Looks very, very good. Fits in the hand very nicely. You have that clip point satin finish blade. Love this Cane Creek. I think that is my favorite Rosecraft so far. And the Savage Creek is going to be very similar. We have this satin clip point, drop point style blade with a nice short pull, satin finish. Walk and talk is equally nice on the Savage Creek here. And then we have some nice micarta handles here with the shield embossed in there. Fantastic fit and finish all the way around. And if you don't want to drop $150 or $300 on a slip joint, you're looking for high quality, great quality, and affordability, then, like I said, Rosecraft Blades is one of the very first, if not the first company I'm going to check out. Next up, if you're looking for that premium one and done type of lighter, then I would highly suggest looking at the Douglas Field lighters. Now, this one is quite a bit more expensive than some, and there's some that are much more expensive than this one. This one is an exclusive edition of the Douglas Field L lighter. We have that blue anno with the satin here, the nickel, and the brass accents. Love this lighter. This is my favorite trench lighter, no question about it. I'll have these linked down below through Amazon. They do have a couple of Douglas Field L lighters in the brass and in the raw finish, which is the stainless steel finish. And then they have a couple other ones as well. They have the Neo 3, which is something I'm going to be checking out eventually. But these range anywhere from $70 all the way up. And you are going to pay a premium for these, but these are made in Japan at the highest quality, and they are very simple and easy to use. You have your flint in here, and then your juice goes in here, and everything is tightly knitted up there. Great fit and finish on this thing. It is beautiful looking and something that will last literally forever. The Douglas Field L lighter, absolutely love it. Next up, we have something that I cannot live without, and that is going to be earbuds. And admittedly, they weren't something I've always had a pair of the Apple earbuds, and I've used them. I used to use them occasionally, but I found as time has went on, it's just so much easier to have a pair of earbuds in. Now, that might not be the case for everyone, but for the people out there that are looking for good quality earbuds that aren't going to break the bank, I picked these up the other day. Well, it's been like 2 weeks now, for about $25. And these things have over 50,000 ratings. And that tells you how much these have really been bought. If there's 50,000 ratings, they've probably sold 100 or 150,000 of just this version right here. This is the JLab Go Air Pop, and they work really, really well. Very simple. This goes into the ear, and this kind of tucks up underneath the ear and holds them in. It is a perfect system, magnetized right in there, lets you know that they are charging, and when these sync up to your phone, it tells you that they are synced up and how much battery life is left. Exactly how much is left, like 73%, whatever. It also has a built-in charger, USB-C, which is absolutely money. So if you have your battery bank like you're supposed to, and you have something like this, you can plug and play all day long. And that battery bank is also going to help keep your phone running, your earbuds, your flashlight. If you have an arc lighter or something like that, an electric lighter, it'll keep all your stuff up and running. Highly recommend having a nice battery bank, and I think it's great to, in most cases, even if you're someone who doesn't use them a ton, I think it's a good idea to have a pair of earbuds that you can keep with you just in case you do need them. You need a quiet phone call, but you need to be hands-free, or something like that, I think earbuds are a fantastic option. As I've gotten deeper into doing other content creation, having something like this where I can listen to certain stuff and also use these to record some audio for shorts or whatnot. These come in very clutch, but also just in daily life, taking phone calls, using the voice to text for emails and messages and all that sort of thing. These have been an absolute game changer for me, and I use these more now than my Apple earbuds. And I wanted to give this a quick spotlight on this video because a lot of people have been waiting for these to come back into stock. This is the Amazon exclusive Kaiser Smolt. And this one is absolutely beautiful. It comes with a pancake style sheath and a tech lock. I have changed it for a Scout style carry on the belt. That'll eventually get changed to either Scout straps or some sort of ulti clip / deep carry clip. I just don't know which route I'm going to go with it yet. I also have the 3V version of this knife, so I'm kind of trying to figure things out. But this one here is going to be coming in 154 cm steel with a beautiful satin finish blade. You have micarta and wood for the inlay. Nice little lanyard hole back here. And depending on which version you pick up, they have a D2 version for $59. They have the 3V version for $69, and this version here is going to be $65. So you have 3 different steels, 3 different handle materials, and 3 different price points. But this has been a fan favorite just based on the materials and the aesthetics of this fixed blade, and it's a great, great size. This is like prime time size for a good EDC fixed blade. The Kaiser Smolt stands alone on its own pretty much. It is one of the best, if not the best, EDC fixed blade options on the entire market. I'll have it linked down in the description. If you're looking for that very affordable, simple multi-tool, look no further than the Roxon S501U. This is sporting an 8CR13 MOV steel blade right here. Drop point. You have the cutout there for deployment. And if you're not familiar, most multi-tools and the blade steel that they use is going to usually be garbage or not that great. And not that 8CR is an insanely premium steel or anything like that. Compared to what is used on the rest of multi-tools across the market, 8CR is amazing. So this is sporting an 8CR 13 MOV blade with a satin finish, nice drop point. You have that cutout, nice sharpening choil. Great size as well. Very easy to get to. One-handed operation and disengagement. You have that liner there. You have a nice pocket clip. And then to top this bad boy off, it's not littered with a bunch of tools or anything like that, but you have a full-size like pair of scissors here. If you're someone who cuts a lot of straps or something like that, this is going to be an awesome option for you. These come in right around the $28 mark, and you have the ability to quick change things on this underneath these scales, different blades, and so on. But I love the S501U for a very simple multi-tool, a realistic multi-tool that you can carry with you. It's around 130 grams, so it's not very heavy at all. And yeah, you know, I like all the bells and whistles on Leathermans and all the other tools that have all the different bits and pieces to them. But more often than not, I'm not going to be using a lot of that stuff on most days. So something like this is absolutely clutch for just regular daily life. Knife blade, scissors, and then you can use this on all the stuff you wouldn't want to use your primary folder on or what have you. I think the S501U coming in under $30 is a fantastic deal. And the top layer here is going to be G10, and this is going to be steel and steel for the pocket clip. So to think about that and put that in perspective, you're getting G10 and 8CR for $30. That right there is not a bad deal for a folder. But then you throw in on top of that you get that full-size pair of scissors from Roxon, which Roxon does an amazing job on their scissors. Nice spring, very sharp. Love this set. Love this set. For 30 bucks, very, very hard to beat. I will have that bad boy linked down below. Next up, we have my favorite hank maker of all time, Issuing Stitches. Fantastic guy. All made in Pennsylvania. He's from Pennsylvania, just like me. And all these are hand done and hand finished, hand stitched by Bobby at Issuing Stitches. He has 3 different sizes. He has a small, medium, and large size hank. Fantastic prices across the board. He runs a lot of sales, and sometimes you can get them for around $10. I would say the average is $12 to $14, but everything is pretty much under $20. But the really cool thing is, I am the only one that has an actual 10% off code for my viewers. It's not an affiliate link or anything like that. It is just specifically for the people who watch my channel. Through his Etsy store, where you pick up his hanks, you can use code GBALL10 and score 10% off of a hank or a whole bunch of hanks. He does all kinds of different prints, and he has all kinds of different microfiber colors that he uses. Fantastic quality and very affordable. It's hard to find a good hank maker who isn't charging an arm and a leg for the hanks. And with Issuing Stitches, you're going to get that handmade quality, and it's going to be a very affordable price tag for these. And he's such an awesome dude to give us a coupon code. I'll have his Etsy store linked down below along with the coupon code. Let me know what your favorite piece of gear was from today's video. I love hearing from you guys down in the comments. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. That helps push the video out there to more people, and I really appreciate it. If you're new here to the channel, I release daily knife and EDC content just like this. Make sure you are subscribed here to the channel and ring that bell. That'll notify you anytime I release new content. I will put up a couple of new videos here, and here. Go check one of them out. Have yourself an awesome day. Thank you all again for watching. I will catch you on the next one.